Hello, my Battlefield friends. You won't believe it, but last night I was finally able to play a couple of China Rising DLC maps. There's actually only two of them that I was able to get in. The other two I'm still hoping to get in maybe tonight or, over the weekend, some of the day. I guess they're still working on this. This is still not working 100%. But hey, I take what I can. And this is Silk Road. This is the first map, China Rising DLC map I got in, and the first ever match here. I have no clue where I am, where to go, what this, looks like, and so I'm kind of like at a disadvantage against players who already know this map really, really well. So I'm just trying to, go to the first flag and see what's on, what's happening, what's going on, if I can do something here without being taken down. So I'm actually successfully taking this first flag, but as you can see, I'm already being attacked from all sides. I mean, I have never seen so many vehicles all at once coming at me. There is helicopters and planes and whatnot all at once. Crazy. So I didn't have a chance. I was also all alone in the tank, which didn't really help. But when you're like new in a map, you just gotta die a lot until you get to know the map. That's just how it is. So I'm trying to take out some of those vehicles and was successful taking out that one tank. And now I'm gonna try to explore this base here. I have no clue. There is so many things in this map. I'm just basically running around with it like a chicken with my head cut off, seeing where I can find some enemies, take them down. I have no idea. I kind of want to get out of this space, but I don't even know. I mean, I'm so overwhelmed right now by this new map. So I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh, there is a bike. I didn't see it. Or maybe I did see it and I'm not ready yet to take it. But there is actually dirt bikes in this map, and that's pretty cool, because dirt bikes for me was always a really great way to get really fast from one point to the other. Unless somebody has a javelin, then it doesn't look so good for you. But it's really hard for a sniper to take you out because you jump a lot, and it's really hard for any helicopter planes to take you out. So they're really, really awesome to get from one flag to the other. So what I wanted to talk about is they have just released a patch yesterday for the Xbox 360, finally. So this patch is mainly focused on increasing game stability and contains a number of crash fixes. So for example, they did fix a lot of stability issues, like crashing when transitioning from one multiplayer to another, when creating decals, when leaving vehicles, when moving outside the intended play area, and so on and so forth. And there's a lot of them that I have not noticed myself. But they also fixed the one-hit kill bug, which I never experienced, or I just wasn't aware of. I just thought somebody was a good shooter. I don't know. But people were basically reporting that something like, I came around the edge of a building and died instantly. I don't know about you, but that never really happened to me. But hey, if they fixed it, that's a good thing, because it would have happened to me probably sooner or later. And then they improved the hit sync, which means somebody shot you before you saw them shooting you. So basically, it wasn't synced up, when somebody shot you, what you actually saw. And then it also fixed miscellaneous things, like if you're stuck in an infinite loading screen. Oh my god, yes, that happened to me many times. And they fixed a flare exploit where you could deploy flares faster by leaving and re-entering a vehicle. I never used flares, so I have not known about that. They also moved an infantry spawn point on the rogue transmission at first base that was previously positioned outside of the combat area. And then they adjusted AT weapon at first base on the rogue transmission from second floor barrack to outside on ground, Previously, players had to destroy a wall in order to reach the weapon. Wow. They did a performance fix when firing upon large destruction objects, mostly after revolution events. Then they did a fix for destroyed object parts still being visible in the game world. And apparently they fixed the audio that randomly drops out when driving a US tank. Well, what about the audio that's not even existent when you start a game? There is literally, I think for like a minute, there is zero audio. I don't know if it's just I think it's only when you drive vehicles, but it's any vehicle, not just a tank. And it's like every game, at the start of the game, there's no audio, and it's kind of annoying. It makes you feel like you're deaf or something. And I don't know if I'm the only one that notices that, and I don't know why they didn't fix it. I'm sure other people noticed that too. But then on the other hand, it's only at the beginning of a game before anything really happens, where you're not that dependent on sound actually. So if that would happen in the middle of a game, it would be crucial, and I guess this is just not as important to them. I don't know. So let's see how those fixes affect our gameplay. I'm really happy that they did this, and hopefully they do more. I'm sure they have a list of things that they have to fix, and they just, it takes a lot of time to fix those things. So back to this gameplay. This flag here on this bridge on Silk Road is really hard to defend. People have a tendency to hide under this bridge, but it's definitely like a mousetrap, because everybody kind of expects you to be under this bridge. So I try to be not under the bridge and try to take cover behind the helicopter, and that didn't work out for me, as you could see. So I'm playing cat and mouse again here, and by the way, I used the Ace 52 CQB here, which I recently started to use. I have probably used it only in about 2 or 3 matches so far, but I quite like it, and I like to challenge myself using weapons that I don't know, even if they're difficult to use. But that's what keeps the game challenging, doesn't it? So I'm gonna post another China Rising DLC match after this one. I don't know if it's gonna be today or tomorrow, but I hope I see you then. Take care. Bye bye.